right. Welcome to the 290 Moe podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
I'm Lilian. I'm an artist, singer, songwriter, dancer, model, accountant.
Exercise guru.
Fitness guru. Did I miss anything? I said model, right?
Yeah, you do that. We got that. Okay, so let's start from the top before we get into everything you got going on right now. So, if you don't mind me asking, where did Lilian grow up?
I grew up mainly in Aurora, Illinois, which is where I still live. But I was born in Minnesota, but I was a little military brat, so we were on the road a little bit. Lived in a few other states, lived in Puerto Rico. My sister was born there and whatnot, so a little bit of taste of everywhere, you know.
Okay. What was your favorite place to live?
Okay, I was a kid. I moved here when I was
okay. Say less. It's home then.
Right, Illinois is home for sure.
All right, for sure.
Lived in Florida for 2 years when I was like
No,
18,
Illinois
19.
home. No, just playing.
Illinois
Okay. Is Florida I'm not saying this by any means, but I've heard that the people in Florida are a little crazy. Is that any truth to that?
I only lived in Florida for like a year and a half.
Okay.
And it was right when the pandemic started. So I got to see all the pandemic, whatever, backlash or whatever. I don't know. I just don't like the people. I think the Midwest we're all just more well-rounded people. Like, we understand life more. I feel like we've experienced more. Like, I know people who have never seen snow. Like, to me, that's crazy. Not because of the actual, like, not seeing it, but, like, you never had a snow day. You never had to shovel your driveway.
Right.
You never had to warm your car up in the morning and scrape ice off.
Never
like,
got
just
stuck
stuff
in the
like
snow
that.
on the way
Like,
home.
it builds character.
Right, for sure.
But
Okay. So
Midwest.
So how was your childhood? Did you always have what you was doing now in your mind, or did you was like doctor, lawyer? What was that like?
So I had a great childhood, actually, but
That's great.
I always wanted to be a teacher. Like, that was it from as long as I had little stuffed animals playing like fake school. Like, that was just always it. Literally until high school. And my senior year, I actually was an intern at a elementary school, my own elementary school. And then something just like flipped. And I was like, I learned it was a lot more like behavioral rather than teaching, especially at elementary level. Like, maybe high school's different.
And
I was just like, I feel like my purpose is elsewhere. Not that I love kids, I have siblings. Like, it's not that. It's just, it wasn't my calling. Like, I didn't feel fulfilled from it, if that makes sense.
So what was it that caused you to it in the first place? Was your mom a teacher or
no? Like,
or
I
you just felt
I think
like,
I'm naturally a want to help others type of person. I do enjoy, like, when you see something click for someone, it is exciting, like knowing you helped them and whatnot. I don't know. I really don't know what made me want to be it. I don't know. I do know, actually. I had a lot of great teachers. That's what I'm forgetting to mention.
That's what I'm
right.
I thought that.
My elementary school was great. Yeah.
Okay.
Teachers.
Okay. So we get through high school. You went back to your old elementary school. You was like, this ain't for me.
Mm-hmm.
What was for you after that? What followed? What followed?
See, after high school was a whirlwind because my life just took like major turns, but
right turns or left turns?
Just scribbles.
Okay. Figure eights.
Right. But I went to college. I had an older sister. She went to college. Like, that's just what our high school preached. Like, you go to college. So I was originally going to go to University of Illinois in Champaign. And then, like, I had my schedule. I had my roommate. And, like, I went to orientation. And a week later, I was like, I can't go here. Like, I literally just backed out. Everything was set in stone. And I just backed out. I was
whoa. You didn't what happened?
I know.
What happened?
To be fair, I still did get my education. Just not from there. But I don't know. I think money was a huge thing. Like, that scared me. It was a big investment. Probably one of the biggest ones people make at our age and day and time.
For sure.
But whatever. So I ended up going to community college first. And someone I knew from high school was like, email this counselor guy. He's going to help you get your associates in a year. And I was like, cool, I hate school anyway. Like, let's just get it over with.
I hated this. I knew after high school I wasn't doing no more school. I didn't even play like that. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of work, you know, and it's draining. It's draining. So, yeah, I got my associates done in a year. I had 60 credits in a year. It was hell. I had like 3-hour classes for 8 weeks long, and then it would rotate to like the next section or whatever. Summer classes and whatever. So this is only one time period. So then after that summer after I got my associates, I somehow whole time I was working, had a job. I always had a job, 2 jobs. Don't.
I got time for one job.
It was a lot. It was, but you know, I was at community college. I didn't really have that many friends and whatnot. Whatever. Graduated there, got a job as a saleswoman at a car dealership. Did that for 3 months. Literally made the most money I ever touched. Enjoyed it. Like that's one thing I learned about like why I didn't like teaching either is like I don't like routine. Like I need a different something different every day, and I think that's what our education system lacks is every day same classes, same order, and that's not how I think people are meant to learn. But whatever. So I was 3 months there, and then it was kind of like, okay, like, do I finish getting my degree? Like, you're halfway there, you might as well finish. Or do I, you know, stay working? I'm not gonna lie, the schedule was horrendous. It was 50-hour weeks, only Sundays and Tuesdays off. I couldn't travel. The days I had off, I was so exhausted from working. So
this guy right here.
Yep, it's a lot. So I just ended up saying, you know what? It was great while it happened, but it's time to move to the next thing. So I ended up continuing my education, and I went to a Florida school, switched up my environment, moved away for the first time from my family, tried a new state by myself, and got my degree there. Then all the pandemic happened, and you guys know the rest, and here we are.
Okay. I mean, this is
the condensed version.
A lot happened between the rest, and here we are. Okay, so
2 to 3 years.
So I'm gonna try to pick through it for the people who listen and watching it.